on the channel, we're going to rank WWE Mattel Elite 117 from my least favorite to my favorite. But before then, we got to unbox the Chase edition of Axiom.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Kyle here, back again with another WWE Mattel Elite 117 unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got Axiom, the Chase edition. And then, of course, in the back half, we're going to throw him in the mix and we're going to rank the entire wave from my least favorite to my favorite. But, of course, for all your Axiom needs and a whole lot more, hit up Ringside Collectibles. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. Got to get a deal out there. An Axiom, the Chase edition. Pretty cool for a first timer in the line to get two figures in the same wave. Very cool for him. And we get two different versions of this young masked man, part of the NXT roster, current tag team champion on, of course, NXT. And we'll compare it to the regular edition of this figure later in this video. And of course, going to do this video like we do all the other ones on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. So without further ado, see what Axiom's up to. Probably no good. No, maybe, but do enjoy Axiom's performances over there on NXT. Him and Nathan Frazier, just guys that kind of feud but are tag team partners. Have to imagine they're going to finally have a big breakup one of these days soon, lead into a feud, and we'll see where we go from there. But looking good, pretty in pink, you may say, with this one here. Looking good with the glamour shot, of course. You can tell the differences between these. And then you get the name here, WWE 8 and Up Elite WWE. On the side of the package, you got him looking only like an Axiom could look with the NXT Tag Team title belt, certified authentic over here. First time in the line, as one may say. On the back, there's Axiom flying through the air. You got the tail of the tape, you got the blurb, you got the cross sell. Let's see what it says about our friend Axiom from Madrid, or is it Madrid? Madrid? Madrid's the town by my house. What? Okay, we'll go Madrid. We're going Madrid. We've agreed? Okay, that's good to see. Time to farther from the couch, ladies and gentlemen. 5'8", weight 154 pounds. He's just a little guy. 154 pounds. Finisher, the jumping super kick. The high-octane tag team of Axiom and Nathan Frazier challenged Braun Breaker and Baron Corbin for the NXT Tag Team Championships in NXT Stand and Deliver 2024 career highlight tag team champion. And he tried to get that NXT UK championship once upon a time. Didn't work out for him, of course. But behind the back, see you later. Skyhook edition right there. Plastic prison, pretty in pink. Matches my scissors right there, looking very good. And of course, we got twist ties, the bane of the existence right there. Pop that out, and we're about ready to go. We're about ready to celebrate Axiom. Going to be real interesting how much longer they hold on to the tag titles. Had quite the match against the Hardy Boys on NXT just fairly recently as well. So always cool to see that, of course. Always cool to see the Hardys back in the WWE. See you later. Goodbye. All right, let's get down to business here. Let's see what Axiom's up to. We got some paint imperfections on this one, unfortunately, but we're going to dive into it. He does got the Randy Orton-style mystical maniacal hands here. He's going to conjure up a spell, maybe. Who knows? Got the tattoo on the hand as well. Looking pretty good. And then you got the NXT Tag Team title belt. We saw this before. Nice to have two of these belts if you buy the regular Chase. Now you got a set of the tag titles. Nathan Frazier, his tag team partner, coming to the main event line sooner rather than later. So I guess you give one of these to them. You got Nathan Frazier. You got Axiom ×2, if you can believe it. But cool to see that tag title belt. Always like a belt with these superstars. Now we're diving into Axiom himself. Very similar to the last one, of course, as it is a variant of that. It's just a repaint, of course. But I love the mask. Tanablus style is what it reminds me of. Love the screen on the face, looking very cool. Love the very Rey Mysterio colors. Almost reminds me of WCW classic Rey Mysterio look to him as well. Stitching on the back of the mask, looking very, very nice. Got the bare top up here, but you got the arm sleeves here in the pink. You got the gold and the black attack. I do got some extra black coloring on the bicep here. Your mileage may vary, as we say, but a little bit of sloppiness on the paint. Down into the body here, you got the pink tights there, and then once again, you're getting that color combination continuing. The black and gold attack down here in the knee pads and the boots. Looking pretty good, all things considered there. Arms all the way around, as you can imagine. Bicep cut, double jointed, pinless elbows. Yes, pinless elbows, they're here. Hands removable, back, forth, side to side. As I always say, regular Chase Edition, mix them up as much as you can. Use the different hands for them. Makes them feel even that much more different. Ab crunch right there, waist articulation, big old Axiom splits if you want it. You can do that jumping super kick, just like so. Leg goes up, thigh cut, double jointed, pinless knees, very tight. You got the knee pads there, boot cut, ankles, back, forth, side to side, up and down. A little loose in the ankles, I will say that, but looking pretty good, all things considered. I love a masked man. I love big wrestlers. I love tattoos. I love hairy bipedal creatures. This is playing some of the hits for me right here. He should fit on a Mattel ringside collectible stand. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. How about that? Looking pretty good. And then, as I mentioned, had the regular edition, had the Chase edition. I know if I was a little kid, I might have played with this and said, they're a tag team. They're a brother tag team. You could easily do that if you're a playing kid out there. But pretty cool to get Axiom ×2. And even cooler, a first time in the line. Can't say last time in the line because he got 2 figures. But we'll see what the future holds. Wouldn't be shocked to see him in the main event line and Nathan Frazier maybe jump to the elite line. They'll swap positions. Hopefully that's the only thing they're swapping. But you never know. To each their own. To each their own. But Axiom looking pretty good here in Elite 117. But now we got to put these two together with the rest of the wave. And we got to rank them from my least favorite to my favorite. All right, time to rank Elite 117 from my least favorite to my favorite. You guys and gals probably know how this is done by now, but of course, we got 7 figures here, including Axiom Chase Edition. We're going to start at number 7, work our way to number 1. Number 1 being my absolute favorite in the line, number 7 being my least favorite, and as usual, this is my list. Put your list in the comments down below, but a little bit of a mixed bag set here. A little bit of something for everybody. The only thing that's really missing here is a legend, but that being said, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, a lot of these characters here will be legends eventually, so it's kind of the classic superstars phenomenon there. But a very cool mixed bag. You get new superstars with Grayson Waller, Axiom from NXT, Naomi returning to the line, of course, Rhea Ripley, one of the most popular performers. Same thing with Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns. A little bit of everything for everyone with this set. So pretty good job by Mattel, all things considered. But of course, like usual, you got to put them in order. We got to rank them. And that is the hard part for sure. But let's start it off. Let's start at number 7. And number 7, pretty easy selection for me. I do think this is this performer's best figure so far. Constant learning, constant improvement, something like that. But number 7, we're going to go to Grayson Waller. I do like the new tag team title belt. And I think a lot of people will buy this maybe just for the tag team belt. There's a lot of belt collectors out there. So it's a good way to put a little bit extra meat on the bone for this one to get people that maybe have passed on this one or had the other two that said, oh, I don't need this one, but now they need it because of the belt. Nothing wrong with this figure, like the new head sculpt, but it is what it is. Grayson Waller comes in at number 7. Now we're at number 6. Number 6, pretty easy for me too. Seth Rollins. For a guy that's on TV in some of the most crazy flamboyant outfits of all time, very plain Jane. I get it. There's budgets for these kind of things. That makes a lot of sense, but very plain to what we get on Seth. We usually get a crazy robe, shirts, outfit, suit, whatever, crazy glasses, sometimes a hat mixed in. And then even on the packaging showing a title belt. Would have went a long way to help this one along the way. That being said, I do like the gear on this one. It does represent WrestleMania. Just wish we had a lot more pizzazz with this Seth Rollins. So he's going to come in at number 6. Next up, we're going to go number 5. We're going to go to Axiom. Oh, Axiom, a question right there. But very cool to get the NXT tag team title belt. Very cool to get a first time in the line, but not last time in the line, as he does have the regular and Chase variant. This is the regular version here of 117. Very cool. I love masked competitors, and I love Axiom with the Tanobolus kind of tribute mask. It's a mask you really don't see very often, so it feels fresh, feels new, at least on WWE NXT TV. So very cool to get him in the line there, coming in at number 5. But now we're going to go to number 4. And number 4, I'm actually going to Naomi here. Now, they blew this one out of the park, and I would say this is probably the sleeper one of the set. Feels a lot like Naomi's of the past with a little bit of improvements, but the black light infused, if you saw the review, you can use the black light on this, was a pretty cool feature. Like the Naomi and the hair, but the soft goods robe on this one is fabulous. One of the best soft good robes we've ever received from the Mattel line, so kudos to Mattel for that one there. A very, very nice figure. Be interested to see what the future holds for Naomi in figures. And she's been around a long time, obviously been back over a year now, but not a ton of figures from her. We got a regular Chase edition way back when, a basic or two along the way, but be interested to see if she gets more elites, or dare I say an ultimate one day. We'll see what happens with Naomi. But now we're down to the final 3 here. The final 3, and number 3, Which way do I go? It's always tough. It's always a pick 'em. I'm actually going to go to Roman Reigns at number 3. And Roman, maybe a little higher than he deserves, you could say, but I do like the new smiling head sculpt on this one. They're going to beat that one into the ground, as we do know. But this is a nice street gear interview segment, Roman Reigns. I love the hoodie on here, and I love that it's like a real hoodie. Of course, the hands offer a lot to this one. A very, very fun Roman, and Roman is a guy we've had seas of figures. It is very tough for a guy like Roman to make it feel different, make it feel a little special. And we do get that with this one here. And of course, we've had so many Romans, once again, mix and match the heads, put this on the Ultimate, do whatever you want. There's a million things you can do to mix this one up if you want to. So I think a lot of people will like that for that instance as well. So Roman Reigns at number 3, which leaves us to, oh my goodness, but I think I'm going to have to do it. I can't believe I'm going to do it. Oh yeah, believe I'm going to do it. Axiom, the Chase Edition, pretty in pink, like a Young Heart Foundation mask member once upon a time. Maybe not, but I do like this pink one a whole lot. There's something about the pink and black attack. Once again, go back to the Heart Foundation, go into Sting back in the day. This is a cool looking figure. I like this one a whole lot, but the extra color and detail on this one really makes this one pop. So I really do like this version of Axiom. And Axiom, quite the performer, of course, over on NXT. Be interested to see if he goes to the main roster. Like one Rhea Ripley, easily hands down the number 1 of this set here. I talked about it in the review. We're always chasing that dragon. Every time there's a Rhea Ripley, it feels like we're just a step behind every time of her figures. Feels like we've kind of caught up to things right now. Absolutely a cool looking figure. Unfortunately, shown with the belt again on the package. No belt with this one, but the vest, the extra hands. Cool head sculpt on this one. Awesome body sculpt. Just a great, great representation for Rhea Ripley. And we've had a lot of Rhea Ripleys. Right before this, we did get the Ultimate with the ring. Of course, have to imagine a lot more Rhea Ripleys in the future. She's a popular performer. Move some units. Just definitely makes a lot of sense to put her in the Elite line. And how about that? Elite 117, in my opinion, the best figure of the bunch. But there it is. Elite 17, Elite 117, more like it. Set rankings. What are your guys' thoughts? You agree with these rankings? Would love to hear your list. And of course, as usual, put them in order. That's the hard part. That is the fun part. But let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Of course, don't forget my brand new book. It is the complete guide to the ECW Original San Francisco Toy Makers by yours truly, available on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, or through me if you want to. And if you do buy it through me, I do have a special bookmark limited edition that will come with it, as well as the Kyle Peterson Show sticker while supplies last. Of course, my brand new podcast every single Tuesday, video cast here on YouTube, or wherever podcasts are found, whatever streaming service, audio service you like to use. Check it out, all kinds of stuff every single Tuesday, ready for you, ready for your work week. Check out the podcast if you have not. Appreciate the support over there. We have channel memberships available on YouTube now, something brand new. Also, Patreon, SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, and now on TikTok. So for Elite 117, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.